So, one second. So we were looking at, my dear friends, can you hear me?
जी सर.
जी सर.
Okay. Now we want to place the reinforcement inside this footing. So simply, what we will do, we need to find simplest way. We can place the reinforcement in the plan, but it's better we place the reinforcement in the section. Mr. Douglas is going to join us as well. So let me start placing the reinforcements. Hide panel. Okay. So here we cut a section. Let's say save the project. So here we cut a section. This one, hide button control. This one. You can see here, simply I clicked and I provided the section. Okay. We can make it better, bring it here. Okay. So we bring it little here, where there is a column. Okay. Exactly above the column, we have cut the section. We will go to the view. You see here, we have like realistic. This one, fine. This one, and here we come down. So we just want to focus currently on the footing. So we click it, okay, and then we ask the reinforcement, then we click it, and this is, we can make it okay, okay. And now we have clicked this one, and let's say we want to use the 16 millimeter bar. You see here, when we come here, the bar is appearing itself. Can you see, my dear friends? You see here, clear cover is also defined.
Yes, sir.
We can change this clear cover as well. We can change this clear cover as well. So we have placed this bar here. Now let's say we want to measure distance from here to here is like as defined by the footing already. We know this thing. This is 450 millimeter. Now we want to, when we click this bar, you can see here like this is just a single bar. So we click the reset bar, rebar set. You see here a single bar is appearing. You can see, right? So what we do, first we treat this single bar, we click this bar, and then we go to the this mode, and then we edit sketch. Now we go to the draw mode, we take this one, and we click here, and we ask it to have a, let's say, 75 millimeter bend. So cancel. So cancel. We can provide any size of the this go here. So you can see here the bar bent has been provided already. You can see here, right? Now we go to the mode, edit sketch. Okay. Simply select the bar. Okay. And then we go to the modify, which is already here. Then we ask the modify, and then we ask the modify pick axis and make the mirror. We click here and we go here. This is the axis. You see here automatically the bar will appear. We go here, click here, and the bar is placed. This is just for your brainstorming. Each and every step we will provide a recording. So we click here and then we go to the rebar set and we ask the software that this is not a single bar. We want to provide maximum spacing, okay, or number with spacing, or minimum clearance. So we call it maximum spacing, okay. So what happened with the maximum spacing? We go to the rebar set. He has provided 19 bars at a spacing of 100 millimeter. We change the spacing. We go to the this one. We go here. We change the spacing. Let's say we want to provide it 150 millimeters. We click here. Sorry. We click this one and one side. Height footing control. The rebar set 150 millimeter. So it has been already came to the 100. We just simply need to enter. Enter only or click anywhere. So this has reached to the. So what we want to do, we want to just see this footing only. So and this call. We will go to the this you know view, I think, or we go to the modify. This view you can see here, one view, this one. So only it will bring the small part. You can see reinforcement is inside. Can you see, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
So this reinforcement, when we click it here, it is not appearing. So when I click here, it is appearing. You see here, like when I click the footing, reinforcement is appearing. But when click outside, reinforcement is not appearing. So it means I need to make such arrangement that reinforcement will not go anywhere. So what I need to do, I need to select it whole. Then I need to go to the filter, then go to the filter, check none, and then I need to ask the structural rebar. I need to go to the apply, and I need to go it, make it okay, and then I need to press the VB, I think, and then yeah, hold on one second. So now I need to select this one. Sorry, I need to select the footing, and I need to come here in the properties and ask the where is this? There is a one thing called I think it came at that time. I need to go back. I need to make the filter here, check none, structural rebar, apply, okay. Now on the right side, I need to go to the graphics. Then I need to go to the edit. Then I need to go to the this one. Then need to go to the okay. And now these bars, they will never go anywhere. Like I click here or not click here, doesn't matter. Bars are there. You can see the bars. You understand? Now, if I want to see these bars in the plan, I need to go to the footing tab, and you can see when I bring cursor here, bars appear. When I go here, bars don't appear. So what I need to do, I need to select it. I need to go to the section. I need to go to the filter. I need to check none. Then I need to do the structural rebar. Then I need to go okay. Then I need to go to the graphics, edit. Then I need to ask it obscure. Okay. So bars will remain here. You see here, the bars are present. Any question, my dear friend? So it means the number of bars are there. Go to the view. So this bar is placed. Now we want to provide, because you can see here that we want same bars to appear up. Do you want like this? So what we need to do, we need to provide one work reference plane. Let's say we provide one reference plane. Let's say here. Okay. So this is 225 already. So even we can change it if we want. We can click here and we can change it, but it's already there. So what we need to do, we need to go to the bar, select the bar. Then we need to go to the modify, hide control. Then we need to go to the modify, and then we need to go this modify, click. Then we need to make it like this, mirror pick axis. So this axis we pick and the bars are up, coming up. So we go to the 3D view. We see here bars are up, they are appearing. Now we have placed these bars like this. What about the bars on the other side? So we need to this one, and simply we need to cut another section from here. We need to, and just repeat the same process which we have done there. This one, go to go to the view, and this one, real estate, this one, this one, this one, where you bring it down and bring like this, and we move like this, and this one we move away from the footer. And now we want to, you can see the bars are already, the bars which we have placed, they are present there. Now we want to place, any questions so far? Anybody, any question, you are most welcome. Come join.
Yeah, I'm trying to join. Let me just a moment.
Okay. So now we want to provide reinforcement. So the main thing, only if you can place one bar in the project, you can place thousands, no problem at all. So we go here. This is, you can write the steps even. One step, clicking the member. Second step, going to this reinforcement, rebar. This is second step. This is, you can write in the steps even. So now I want to provide, first I provide straight bar. So I bring it here. You can see bar is appearing above that. I can bring it down or anywhere, wherever I want to place. So this is like this. Okay. Now I want to edit this bar. So I go to the mode. I go to the edit sketch. Okay. So it become pinkish. Okay. What I do, I go to the draw mode. I go to this one. I click it here. I make it this one, like, let's say I make it 100. Only to change here. Okay. And enter. Okay. Cancel. Cancel. Then I click this one. Then I ask it to modify. Make it click this one, and then make it click this one. And it is automatically appearing there. Okay. And then I go to the mode and I click this one. And you can see that, let me go to the 3D. 3D. Can we see that bar here? No, right? Can we see or not? We cannot see. Can we see?
No, sir.
That bar is not coming, right? So let me go like this. It is not appearing. Okay. Then go like this, top. I think we have moved the footing or what? No, we haven't. Okay. Let's go to the footing plan and we can see, like, we go to this section, right click, go to the view, and this bar is there, but we cannot see this bar. So it means we need to talk to this bar that please, we want to see you bar. Okay, we click this one, we go to the rebar set, this is single bar. We change the single bar to maximum spacing. Okay, then we go this one, and maximum spacing, we change it to 200 mm. Anything, no problem. 200 mm, and we click it here. And now we go to the 3D view. We try to see that either we can see this bar or not, like this. I think this time these bars are appearing, but when we bring it here, otherwise they disappear. So we need to do the same procedure, copy and paste. We click this one, we go to the selection, we go to the filter, we check none, and then structural rebar, then apply, then okay, then we will come here, and then we go to the graphics, edit, and then we go to this one and this one, and you see these bars are not going anywhere. Now they are appearing. Can you see? So we simply, whenever we want to see the bar, we need to go to the section 1. Okay. Then section 2. This is the section 2, and then section 3. So now you can see this bar is appearing here, but we don't have bars at the bottom. So what we will do, we will click this bar. We will ask it to copy, modify, and mirror, and simply click this one, and those bars will appearing down, and khalas, and we will go to the 3D, and you can see these bars are appearing. Any question, my dear friends, so far? Anybody having any question? So simply we will go to the section 2, and we can see that bars are appearing. And here you can see in the section 3, bars are appearing. So Mr. Douglas is already here. Mr. Douglas, I will send, can I transfer you the file, or you have the file already, right? Can you hear me, Mr. Douglas? I think, anyway, Mr. Douglas is not hearing. Okay. So now we need to provide the steel reinforcement for the column. Anything, any question, my dear friend, so far? Anybody having any question, please, you are most welcome to ask any question. This is just a brainstorming session. We are not recording, or we are not. I will send the recording sometimes. What is it? Mr. Douglas, can you hear me on the Zoom?
Yeah, I think I can hear you.
No, on the Zoom, on the Zoom.
Yes, on the Zoom also.
Okay, I am giving you the this host, right, co-host. So you share your screen and present the placement of the reinforcement. Okay.
Okay, sure.
So Mr. Douglas is here. He's a very competent guy in the Revit. Please share your screen.
Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Is this the file that you wanted to open?
Yeah, where is the structure which I have made? Where are the elements?
This is the one you sent.
1 second, let me send you another one.
This is the file you sent.
1 second, maybe I have not saved it. 1 second, let me send you the updated one. Just give me 1 minute. This one, and this one here, global. Dear friends, whatever work we are doing, file is already with you. So you can, work on the file as well. You can have, for having an idea, you can have a look on the file, any question. This is simplest form of the structure which we are doing. But if you are able to grip the simplest one, then the most difficult one is already in your hand. Because the travel has been started, and you can capture anything in the Revit, because in the Revit, anything is possible, any shape, any different types of, even we can write codes inside the, like the computer languages, C++ or something, integral, everything. It's very superb software. It's not only Revit, but all the BIM, like other softwares also, which are the family parts of the the building information modeling. So after this one, we will move on to, once we have completed this one, we'll move on to the our next Navis works also, so that we can have live everything, steel reinforcement live, everything live. Mr. Douglas, please have a look. I have transferred the file. Check and open this one, which
Okay.
I just sent.
Okay. Okay. Are you still seeing my screen? You are still seeing it? Are you seeing the screen?
I can see your screen. Steel reinforcement is already there. Now continue with the column.
Oh, we continue with the column?
Yeah. For the footing, I have placed already. For the column, you
Okay.
continue.
Okay, sure.
Use the, yeah.
All right, thank you. So let me just remove this one by the side. Okay, just a moment. Just trying to.
Take your time easily, no problem at all.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Douglas is here, so everybody is requested to join a new session as well. So we will continue up to 4 o'clock. As per Pakistan, 5 o'clock, and as per Indian time, exactly I don't know, we will continue for 1 hour. Feel comfortable, take it
Okay,
easy.
so yeah, sure. So maybe let me just, what I want to do now, I just want to see the entire model. I just want to disable the box here. So all you need to do is to go to your left under the properties. That is the section box. You just activate, you click it, then it will come like this. Why I want to do this, I just want to temporarily disable the levels so that maybe I can see clearly what is happening here. To do that, you can just type VG on your keyboard, VG on your keyboard, then go to annotation categories. Then I just want to disable the levels right there. As you can see, just deactivate it from there. Click on apply, click OK. So I just want to see my column. Then let me still go back to the same column by just clicking once, maybe just a column, and bring back the box which was there initially. So I'll go up there and let me just do this. Let me also open another view here. We have how many views here? We have the ground, we have this one. If I go there, I can select this one. That is the base. Then I'll go to the ground and you see that this is the one that we have here. Okay, so maybe let me, without even isolating it, let me just double click there and open this view. Okay, we are in this level. So what I want to do now is to start now placing the rebar on this column, okay? So now I'll start by, first of all, let me just hide this section because I don't want to see it in this view. I'll right click, hide in view by elements. I'm just hiding the levels. Don't delete because you could have used the same section in a different view. If you delete it, then you are deleting the entire view somewhere else where you created it. So just hide whatever you want to hide. Then I can also go ahead and just trying to clean up the view by just dragging the box like that, then drag the box like that. Okay, I just bring it closer. Now we have where we can start working from. Okay, so this column starts from the top of the footing there all the way up to the end. So to place your rebar here, you start by selecting the element where you want the rebar to be placed. Then on top here, don't worry if you are using a different version of Revit, this is 2024, it doesn't matter, it's still the same. So select on the column, then click on the rebar. Right, now you have the rebar shape browser here. On the left, you have the properties. So maybe for this one, we are just going to use the first shape code. Maybe we use the first one. Again, it depends on the standard that you are using. The workflow is still the same. We just pick the first one right there. Then make sure that if you're using 16M, we just use 16M for this demonstration. Then you can see that if I just hover my cursor there, I have the rebar, okay? So I'll just zoom in here and maybe just somewhere there closer to the cover, as you can see. So I'll just click once, all right? Now, down here, to escape, I can just click on modify. The rebar is there. Now, down here, maybe we want to extend this bar, maybe up to the bottom, and now going this side. So what you can do is now to, initially, actually, we could have used the actual one, the L one, the one with the L here. Okay, I think what we have here, let me click, we have it here, let me see. If you want, you can even use one, but it's better just click and modify. Automatically, it's going to pick the the ribbon shape. It will match the ribbon shape according to what you have here. So you can still pick this one as you place, or you can just place the straight bar and just edit it. So I'll click outside, select it once again, then you just click on edit sketch. Okay, so I'll click on edit sketch, and now you can see that we are in the sketch mode. Okay, so now we can extend it down and make an L there. So what I would do is to select on it, then just drag it down. Don't move it sideways. Make sure that it goes straight to wherever I want it to end. Okay, then I can use the pick line. Just click on the pick line, then pick there, and you can specify now the distance. Okay, if I want, as an example, maybe 500, enter on your keyboard. Oh, sorry, it's not, it has to be straight. I'll just Control Z to undo. I'll pick that one, then 500. This is just an example. Enter on your keyboard. Okay, you have it there. So we have our bar from the top up to the bottom. That is the one that we want. Then you just need to click on the green check mark there. Just click on finish. You can see that the bar is right there, as you can see. Okay. Now, one thing maybe that I could have started with is by sometimes if you start with this bar, let's just cut a section here. We see it in section how this bar is. Okay, before we proceed to mirror it on the other side. Remember this bar that I placed is just one bar, but maybe before we add 1, 2, or 3, depending on your design, let me first of all cut a section. It doesn't matter, you can start from the section or can start from the elevation. You still be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So I'll go to view and simply cut a section here because I want to place some stirrups within here. So go to view, then section, then under the building section, make sure that you use a detail. If you don't use a detail, for example, if I use a building, I can't cut, across the column using it, just like the whole section. So if you are in a section and you want to cut within a section, because you're already in a section, make sure that you use the detail. So click on the detail and cut. You can see now I'm able to cut on the column like that, okay? Then I'll double click the head to open this section. Double click, all right? So this is our section. This is the box that I just need to expand up there, just like that. I'm just holding the left mouse on my, on my mouse, and you can see the bar is right there. So what I said was, because times once you place it in an elevation, which is right here, okay, you can see that if you go to the section, okay, we have 10 minutes more before it ends. So you see that we have this one now. We are even able to move it. Okay, actually it's correct, but now the rebar cover, it's close to the cover there. You can see the green line there. Okay, that is the cover from this point up to there. So now we'll talk about the cover later, but let's just try to make sure that the bar is closer to the cover there. So I can use the right arrow on your keyboard to just move it. Okay, so I'm just using the left. This is the left and this is the right, or you can use the move tool. Okay, I'll click on the move, and now with the move tool, I will not be able to see the cover. That's why it's better you just use your arrow, because you'll be seeing the cover. You don't want to go beyond the cover, okay? Later on, you look at the settings for the cover. So it's right there. Now, I select this one. Maybe if I want to have 3 bars, again, this is just an example. If I want to have 3 bars here, I'll select on the bar, then I'll go there, fixed number, okay? And 3, as you can see, we can change from here. Single, fixed number. So we have fixed number, and we can change the number from there. If you want, you can put as many bars as you want, as you can see from here. So maybe as an example, we're just going to have 3, okay? According to the code, yeah, if you're designing, you can check how many bars you need, the spacing. the minimum distances between the bars, but in this example, 3 is okay. So now I can select the same bars and just mirror on the other side. If I need the same number of bars, I can still mirror. So I've selected the bar and I'll go to mirror on top there. I can use the 2 options here. The first one is pick axis. If I already have the axis somewhere here in the middle, I can pick. If I do not have, I can use draw axis. Click on draw axis and find the center. You can see that it snapped by the center there. Then click the first point and click the second point. You are going to have the other bars mirrored on the other side. Right. So let me go to the section. You see that now we have the bars. The same bar is here, as you can see from here. Okay. Do we have a question? Maybe before I proceed, if there's a question, you can just interrupt me. I'll stop so that maybe questions can keep on coming as we go on. If there's none, we'll continue. But just let me know if you have a question. You can still ask as we go on so that we are moving together. So now we have the bars. I can go ahead and place some more bars on top here. But before I do that, let me place my stirrups here, okay? The links, before we add some more bars there. So the links can again be placed still under the elevation, or you can still place your links within here. Let's do it here this time. So I'll select the column, okay? Then I'll go to the rebar and let's find it here. What do we have here? Which one can we use? Okay, let's use this one. I'll select on it. Then make sure that under the properties, you change now the link that you want to use. What can we use? Maybe 10M. I'll select 10M. And you see that we have this one. Now make sure that expand to host is selected, because by preview, you can see that it seems as if it's inside, the longitudinal rebar is outside. But make sure that you pick expand to host. If you click once there, you notice that some of the bars now will quickly snap inside, okay? So maybe it's important that you start with the links even before you place these longitudinal bars, but it's still okay. It's going to, to expand to the host, and these other bars will come inside, as you can see from here. So what I can just do to clean it up is just to select the rebar here, and I can move it inside. As you can see, I can do that if I want. Okay, let me select this one. This one is okay, it's inside, but this one I want to also, you can see the grips here. You are able to move your bars like that. Right? Even at the bottom there, you're able to move it like that. Then we also have these grips. You're able to move it like that. All right, let me check out this one also. I'll select on it. Okay, the grips are right here at the end. You can move it inside like that. You can also move this one inside. Okay, perfect. Right, so now we can see that this one, we want to be seen as this one, maybe like thick lines or the actual bar. Let me just drag this one here. Okay, it's in my way. So make sure that you change to fine level of detail if you want to see the bars like this. I've changed to fine level of detail. So we can see that we have our bars. I can go back there. I can clean it up. Later on, we'll look at, I think in future, we'll look at how you can use the rebar constraints, because the rebar has to be constrained rebar to rebar and also rebar to the cover. That will, as we go on in our lessons, we'll be learning as we go on. But I think the way it is, we are happy, we are okay. I'm just using the arrow on my keyboard. I can add the bars on top or at the bottom, but maybe I would like to have some questions. But before I do that, once again, it's just one bar that we have placed on this elevation. As you can see, it's just one. So now we need to go to here. You see that we can change to maximum spacing. All right, as you can see, we have the bars there. Maybe if I want to change it to 200, maybe 200 there, enter on my keyboard, so that we just change the spacing. So you see, this is how we can have the bars. If you have the bars extending all the way, maybe starting from there, you can still drag. You can create a different rebar set. For example, if you want these bars to have a different spacing down there, but drag it. Okay, you have it right there, way through there. If you want to drag it up, you can do that. I know designs you may have, you know, bars from maybe at the top there, different spacing in the middle to split the rebar. But for now, let's make it simple. This is how you create your stirrups, the longitudinal bar view. Let me just select on it. Okay, just a moment. I just want to isolate this view. I'll select on it, then click on section box. We have it here. Then if I want to make the bars solid, just select everything. Then go to filter, select check none, then pick the structural rebar because this is what you want to filter. Click on apply, okay? Then once you do that, go under the properties there and find what we call under the graphics, you have the view visibility states. Click on edit. This view that we just opened is a 3D view, so pick view and obscured from the 3D view, then click on OK. Click outside, you can see that you can see the rebar, but again, you need to go down here and make sure that you change to fine level of detail. Perfect. Now we have our bars, as you can see from there, the links and everything. Maybe I would appreciate if you can have some or some questions. Yeah, because we need to start with the basics. This is how your longitudinal bars and also the links. Do you have some questions or some contributions, maybe?
Thank you very much, Engineer Douglas.
I
In
do
the next,
have
yes, please. Yes,
question.
please.
My question is that once you have bars to one column, now we can copy it to the other as well at once, the same.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the question. Yeah, that I'll just give you an example, but as I said, we'll be moving step by step. Obviously, those questions, those lessons will come, but I'll just give you an example. If assuming that we are done with whatever we are doing on this column, let me just remove the section box. Let me just click there. So assuming that we want to copy the same as to the arm, yes. Oh, we are cut. I think we can continue later. We are cut. Is time up?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No. Time is not up. You continue.
Can I continue?
Yeah. You continue.
Yes.
It's showing me 1 minute.
Okay.